In this section, let's understand the concept of creating upgradable smart contracts, right? I might contradict myself here because till now we have seen that smart contracts once deployed into the blockchain will become immutable and you cannot change any code that is written within the smart contract, etc. Right? While that is true, we can find a workaround to make the smart contracts upgradable, right? How this is done is using the concept of proxy, right? So when you create a proxy, it's like uh, this does not serve any purpose, but this is just like a gatekeeper, right? So this is like a gatekeeper which keeps a track of the latest contract, let's say. Okay, so how does this work? Is that any contract will have a UI from which the customer or the investor or anyone who is using the application is going to talk to the smart contract. Previously, you will talk from the UI directly to the smart contract, correct? That's why this connection is direct and hence the smart contract cannot be upgraded or added new features, etc. But many times if you want to add a new feature into your Amazon contract, right, like conflict resolution or anything, then you might want to add more functionality to that, right? So that is possible using a proxy. How does this work is instead of directly contacting the smart contract and interacting with the functions, you are going to create a direction from UI to the proxy function, right? This is not a function, this is a smart contract itself, right? So you'll create a smart contract, right, which is going to deploy another smart contract, correct? So this is smart contract version 1, let's say. Okay, so here instead of calling from UI to smart contract, here it is going to be UI to proxy, because the UI cannot be upgraded again and again, that this is the new contract, this is the new contract. And for the investor who is coming in, if you on January, you are giving one contract address and he is trying to send money to that, transfer tokens or whatever, right? And in the month of June you upgrade your contract, so you have to give him the new address. That shouldn't be the case, right? So what you can do is there will be a proxy address, correct? Address of this particular contract that you will give to all the investors, correct? So you'll give, this is the address of the contract, correct? So in the month of January or June or after 2 years, anything, this address is not going to change. But you can upgrade your smart contract and just change the direction at which this is pointing to. So you can say from today, instead of this call that you are making to the smart contract version 1, make a call to smart contract version 2. So after you upgrade, if the investor 1 is calling the same contract, let's say, it's going to go to the UI and it's again calling the same contract, right? And this will call the version 2 of the smart contract. That is called as proxy, and this is the concept by which you can create upgradable smart contracts in Solidity programming, right? So let's look at more details about this and create an upgradable smart contract ourselves using Truffle and OpenZeppelin CLI and all of these things in the next video.